won't finish.
Yeah. I know.
The extent of my finish extends to Mika Hakkinen and Kimi Räikkönen. That's it.
Yeah.
That's my finish.
Yeah.
The ram has arrived. Off I go to attempt to repair the computing machine. Okay. Well, you're welcome to jump in whenever you're ready. If there's anybody else who wants to jump in, by the way, just give us a ping on Discord and we'll send you the link. You're most welcome. We're just having a bit of a lazy chat bollocks night tonight, really. Welly, I suppose you'll be in after you've had your takeaway, will you?
No, I'm trying to be good, man. You know, I mean, I don't think tonight. I actually already had takeaway twice this week. Twice. Yeah.
I had a takeaway earlier this week. I was a bad boy. I was like, shall I put it on my electric meter or shall I have a big greasy burger? Fuck it, big greasy burger. Priorities, man. Priorities.
Yeah.
And I hadn't had chocolate in months, and there was this big chocolate milkshake with squirty cream on it that was flavored like Ferrero Rocher, and I just went, I'm having the burger and the Ferrero Rocher milkshake, mate. Screw it.
Oh, jeez.
I've been trying to stick to this diet and not eat chocolate and crap food, but you know, every now and then I just have to.
We only live once anyway.
Yeah, well, if I don't lose some weight, I'll only die once too.
We all die only once.
Yeah, I know, but I would rather it was like when I was 80 or so, not when I was just nearly 50.
I gotta tell you, I'm getting worried that the sun's gonna come out at 3 in the morning. You know. Change the subject.
I was watching a documentary about the Tunguska event, and contemporary reports of people who witnessed it says it was a lovely, bright and sunny morning, and then there were 2 suns in the sky. And I thought, well, nothing as good ever comes from having 2 suns in the sky, does it?
No.
Hey, ABD. Thank you. It is much appreciated. We were just talking about you, Dan. By the way, that's Tankman Dan, not
Tankman Dan.
or any of the other Dans, because I think there's about another 4.
I'm sure there is.
Brussels sprouts dipped multiple times in darkened milk chocolate. That's just wrong, man. What is wrong with you?
I love it.
I mean dark chocolate, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dark chocolate. What's wrong with you? We were just saying about how we finally convinced you to make a video, Dan, and that everybody should go over and subscribe to you. So
I think so.
If you want to message me in Discord, I'll drop your link in the chat so people can subscribe.
I bought a boatload of
and
stuff.
And beverage prune juice. Well, that'll go right through you. Keep you regular, won't it?
Oh, God. That's all.
You found the proper stream. Is he on the proper stream? Oh, yes. Well done. The other one, the scale model link one, is just for people who want to, kind people who want to donate for the time. But I need the watch hours on this one because I'm like going the way I am. It'll be like a month before I reach 1,000 views, and I'm not even at 2,000 watch hours yet, which means it'll be double the time before I get monetized. So
All right.
yeah, because when I did the first channel, I was doing the live streams on that channel and having the videos. But because I had the other channel, I was doing the live streams on there, so I didn't screw up the algorithm for the videos on this channel. But consequently, it means I didn't get the watch hours. So
Fair enough.
as soon as we've got the watch hours in this one, we're deleting all the lives and staying on the other channel. I know it's complicated. Don't worry, I know what's going on, I think.
Yeah. I'll keep my swearish down to a minimum.
All right.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about that. Fuck off.
Oh, really?
Oh, I don't give a shit. We're allowed to swear now. YouTube said so, just as long as it's not in the first 7 seconds.
Yeah, it's only in the first minute or two.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Seriously. You're allowed to swear, you're just not allowed to do it in the first 7 seconds. After that, you can say what the fuck you want. They won't demonetize you, they will just restrict the monetization.
Ah.
Her pussycat.
Hello, Marthy. Fill that swear jar. I mean,
Hiya,
we have
Marthy.
got the black pearl, or I say we. Marcus has got the black pearl build coming up, so that swear jar will be filled.
There's no swear jar big enough. There's no salary account big enough. There's, it's like,
I mean, I can 3D print you one.
yeah, but it's not metal then, is it?
You want to go out, Squiddy? Squiddles? Oh, he's not right. You're not right, are you? Squiddy, do you want to go
I'm
out?
coming down all day
Go out,
today.
Squiddy. I'll be right back. Come on, before we... Come on.
Squiddy!
I see you're letting your beard grow out a little bit there, Marcus.
Say again?
I see you're letting your beard grow out a little bit there.
I do. It's, you know, you gotta keep some people happy. It's the season, almost. So.
It'll grow out long enough so there's enough room to put the pink dye.
I cannot find a good happy medium because when I put these lights on, it looks like I'm in the fog. And then, yeah, this is probably good because you don't want to see me anyways. But yeah.
Oh man, Joe. Well, it was good. I'd say.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
I have this big window behind me, and so what it does is it brings in so much light that it makes everything else really dark.
Yeah.
So, you want a nice cube? Okay.
You like size cubes?
Yeah.
Every dog likes size cubes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Happy. That's a happy chap. What breed is it?
Doggy happy.
Yeah. What breed of dog is it?
I'm sorry?
What breed is it?
Oh, she's a Chesapeake Bay Retriever, which is a very minor breed in this country for the area we live in. I live in the Chesapeake Bay watershed. And she has some Weimaraner in her.
Yeah.
She's like 40 kilos.
Wow.
So she is a waterfowl dog. She's shaped like a boat. She has this keel. Her chest cavity is just absolutely gigantic, and she has 2 fur coats, and so she sheds a lot.
How's the printer going, by the way? The printer is going great, Dad. We've done some great prints today. We've got Eddie from Iron Maiden. Some of you didn't notice, which is really, yeah. We've got this really cool little chick. I don't know what character she is, but she's really, really detailed and really fantastic. That one.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, that'll be over on my other channel, Fantasy.
How detailed is she?
Really, really detailed. I mean, you can
Okay.
literally see all the creases in the trousers. You've got the laces. You've got, all the folds on her skin. And if you have a look, you can see literally every single bead in her hair as well.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's some good printing.
that's really great. And that only took an hour to do as well. And then we
Oh, because
printed
you
this
laid her
little-
flat. Yeah, you laid her flat.
Yeah, I lay all of them flat because
Saves time.
Saves time, and there's no point printing them up, right? If you can print them laying down. So, but yeah, then we did that, Dan. So we did a lot of motorbike as well as a print, but that's curing. So the anime, yeah. I mean, I'm not really heavily into anime or anything like that, but I thought it'd be interesting to paint and do with something that's a little different. And they were all free prints, and none of those 4 prints that I've done so far have cost me a penny, apart from in the resin.
Just the
I mean,
resin.
that one must have used like a quarter of a bottle of resin to print that, because that is literally like that deep.
Yeah.
So
all
that's,
those
that's
supports.
good inch deep,
I
and
like
it's
that.
solid.
Eddie.
Yeah, I think that's gonna look really great when it's printed. And had I had a bigger print bed, I would have done it bigger. But that was scaled to the size of the print bed, so that was the biggest I could get it.
Where did you find Eddie?
I found it on Thingiverse, I think. I'll send you the file if you want it. If you want to print it out, I'll send you the
Oh
file.
yeah, absolutely, dude. That would be. I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan.
You want the
Yeah.
STL file so you can scale it yourself, or do you want it sliced like it is?
No.
So it's
If you send me the STL file,
Okay.
you have my email.
Okay.
So thank you.
All right. I'll give me a second. I'll do that now.
Thingiverse. I need to add that to my list of bookmarks.
Awesome. Yeah, that Eddie looked great.
All right. 1 second. This is Dan's link, so if you would subscribe to him, I would be really appreciative, and I'm sure he would too. I'm just going to send John the STL file. That's a good boy.
Thank
Down
you.
go. There you go.
All right, now I have bookmarked Thingiverse. Yeah, when you have a printer, it literally the sky's the limit. It's just you can literally print anything.
I've been thinking of getting a printer for a long time now. Maybe I should get one.
I would highly recommend it. I dropped the link in earlier. Oh, the files are too.
I have the same one as
powerful.
Cam.
I'll email them to you a bit later, John. They're too big for unless I send them.
You send? Okay, I'll find it. Thingiverse. Yeah, I'm in there now. I'll search Eddie.
Eddie, get away!
See if I can find the link for the page.
That's what I was going to say, but
Might have been.
so I don't see it. It might not have been Thingiverse.
No, it might have been Cult 3D Cult. Try that.
All right, let me check Cults 3D. Yeah.
I don't know. I think they've got to be sliced down to OW3P files or something. So I don't know whether you can do that from an OBJ file.
Okay, there's so many Eddie Iron Maiden stuff on Colts 3D.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, I'm going to be starting a 3D printing business on eBay soon, so that's obviously
Power Slave 1. Somebody's got the Power. Somebody's got the Fear of the Dark one. Somebody's got Somewhere in Time.
My favorite album, Power Slave. Oh, so.
It's definitely within my. It's within my top 5 for sure. I saw him at Long Beach Sports Arena when they made Live After Death. I was there.
Yeah.
Every time I watch that,
I had my
I'm going to
tickets.
think John Alec was there.
I have to say though, Fear of the Dark live, that is amazing. If you get the entire arena chanting, that's amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna go crazy here. Don't see the exact one you have, so it might even be somewhere else. But I'll find it. I'll find it, buddy. Actually, I found a whole bunch more that I like even better here. So
There you go.
these colors don't run. One.
It was Eddie Running Free, I think was the title of it. I'll email you the links anyway. They'll go through email, I would imagine.
Dude, this is so cool, yeah.
I will I'll pop it into the software and slice it and see how it goes. I'm not going to do it now for about another week because I think it's made Squid Funky doing so much all at once. He's a bit under the weather today.
Yeah.
Yeah. How that's happy.
Yeah. So we're going to leave it a little bit, let the fumes clear and stuff. But yeah, we'll give that a go later, won't we? Being all needy and cuddly.
Yeah, they've got Book of Souls, Eddie. They've got yeah. All right. I gotta let this go. I want to hang out with you.
Down the rabbit hole.
Right there. Yeah, so I'm going to start a 3D printing business on eBay, and I've got a feeling like those Eddies and stuff are going to be pretty hot potatoes, I would imagine.
One of the first big things I'm going to print out is Muttley, because I'm
Muttley, I love Muttley.
I wonder if you could. I wonder if we could turn a picture of Sid into a 3D print, so we could print off Siddy.
Yeah, I think you could.
Siddy. I wouldn't know how to do that though, unfortunately.
You can probably 3D scan them, right? If you get a scanner.
Yeah, I can't afford a 3D scanner though, and besides, I wouldn't be able to get him to sit still for long enough.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to get him to sit still for long enough to take pictures all around it.
Yeah.
What do I mean by slicing? You have to put the STL file into
a slicer.
Yeah, a slicer, and then you have to convert it from the original image to print data, and that's called slicing. What it basically does is it converts it from the image you see into the data file that it needs to print on the printer. And you can't put an STL file on there, or you can, but it won't show up in there, and you can't print from an STL. You've got to convert it. As I found out the hard way, didn't I, baby boy? Yesterday, we had Jeff showing us how to do it.
Good.
It's a good job we had a snail there, otherwise we wouldn't have known what to do. No. No. Marcus wants the pink Muttley. Yeah, get Marcus
What?
a pink Muttley.
Oh, all right.
Man.
I've got pink primer, man. I've got white and red.
Oh, that's wait. Oh.
I think that only applies to resin printers, though, Dan, where you need to slice it. I think with the small printers, you can print it straight from the STL file.
The filament printers just don't have the resolution that the resin printers have right now.
No, I mean, and this is only a 4K printer. I saw the other day somebody with a 12K printer, and if the resolution is this good with a 4K printer, I don't even want to know how brilliant it is with the 12K printer.
Because I think it's exponential. So, because it's 12K in each dimension.
Yeah.
Wow.
And these, looking at those,
three-dimensional object.
Looking at those prints, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them in 4K, so they must be absolutely astounding in 12K.
Yeah, I was about to say that's pretty amazing stuff.
And that Iron Maiden Eddie, that's begging to be airbrushed and dry brushed. That's with the face and the hair. Airbrush the living shit out of it. Filament printers are great for game scenery in buildings. Hi, Hobby Time. I've never kind of really been fond of filament printers because they leave the step lines, don't they? And even some resin printers leave step lines now. And I find the easiest way to get around that is just whip over it with sprue glue and then sand it so it's flush. That's the easiest way, rather than trying to sand down all the steps so it's a flush gradient. Just go out, literally just paint it with sprue glue, let it set, and then sand it. So I've got caught out with that before when buying stuff from eBay, and it says, oh, this, that, and the other, and then it's turned up 3D printed with a filament printer, and it's got step lines in it, because they don't show you that part, do they? No, they don't. You're okay. Come lay down. There we go. No. Once you passed 8K, it's pure voodoo. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Can adjust settings to take a lot of that out of resin. I think I'm just going to stick with what we've got for the moment. I'm not going to start messing about with it. I'm 3 days into 3D printing, so I'm doing okay, I think.
Yeah, and to take advantage of that kind of resolution, your slice height it needs to be really small. So we're talking about 0.1, 0.2 micrometers, right? So we're at the nanometer level.
Wow.
And
really?
The time,
3D printing, really?
Time is directly related to how long the slice cycle lasts. So the build cycle lasts. So if you have a whole bunch of really, really small, it's all those slices, and it doesn't just build. It's it builds, it raises, it waits, it comes back down, it waits, it builds, and then that over and over again. And so I think that's why that guy that was on Moss on Monday, And, you know, he was talking about some of his builds take like 2 days or something. I think that's the kind of resolution he must work at.
Yeah.
I actually can't see any real slices on this, to be honest. You know, I can't see any stepping on any of them. It just looks silky smooth. You know, it's really impressive.
Yeah,
Especially as, you know, I saw one of the like fantasy channel saying that he'd had problems with this printer, and I was like, "Oh, shall I buy it or not? You know, shall I ask for the refund and send it back before it gets here, and then buy this printer that he's recommending?
Yeah.
Or shall I just start off with that?" And I thought, well, I'll start with that because it seems a good starting point to begin with. So we did that, and I haven't had any of the problems you mentioned. I literally plug it in, press print, and there's the results. And I've never done this before. I've never used that printer before. I have no knowledge. Like I said, I had to get Jess to explain to me how to convert the files so they could be read on the drive. And once we'd done that, you know, that literally took 5 minutes for her to walk me through it. And once we'd done that, that's fine. And so I've literally gone from 0 to 4 3D prints inside 3 days. And, you know, I'm confident now when I get a new 3D print that there won't be any issues with printing, because I know how to convert the files and print them off and everything. So,
but you didn't have to level it or anything?
No, well, yeah. I mean, obviously, because it was the initial setup when I set it up, and the you know, the basic setup that it does. You level the print bed off, you set it all up, blah blah blah, do all the setup, and then I literally followed the instructions which said pour resin in the print bed, press print on what you want to print, and did it. So I kind of did a third of the cube that comes on the thing to get it printed, and I could see that was printing fine. So we stopped that, and I started the bike 3D print, and that came out perfect. So yeah, it was literally 0 to 3D printing in a couple of hours. Well, of course there will be issues eventually. I've already had kind of one print that didn't take because I didn't know you had to, you know, clean the resin vat, change it in between. And, you know, John said that he found out exactly the same way. So that didn't take. So that was a learning curve. But apart from that, that was just because I thought, you know, you could do one 3D print and then crack on without changing and cleaning it. But
yeah, you clean off the build plate, which is this metal thing that raises up and down. Oh yeah, this is all clean, and oh, well, all the resin is still liquid or whatever. But what happens is you have resin build up and solidify on this membrane that's in the tray. And so when that happens, the next time you go to print something, nothing's going to print because it's the plate won't get down enough. And so it'll just zap and zap and zap and zap, and it'll just build up this whole bunch of goo that's on that membrane in the tray.
Yeah.
Tam's like, yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah, I had this big thick chunk of resin at the bottom when I cleaned it out after the failed print, because it had instead of printing it on the tray, it was, you know, it was forming it on the bottom of this resin, and it was curing it, and then trying to form the next layer and curing it, and the print bed was going up and up with nothing on it, and it was just getting gunked up at the bottom. That was, you know, that's how I found out you need to clean it in between each way. So, but, you know, like, you know, if Dan gets one that's exactly the same, then he will learn from my mistake rather than making that mistake himself. So we'll already know that.
Yeah.
Don't need it on.
So what kind
I don't know.
amber goodness do you have there, Marcus? What kind of amber goodness do you have there?
Oh, is it whiskey corner already?
Oh, Le Flamand. Jeez, you guys.
It's a fairly new one, released actually. I'm trying it out for the local shop, so they have some notes.
It looks gorgeous.
It is nice. It tastes really well. It's got a pretty full body, but it's very perfumey at the end, which I don't like too much. It's a little bit artificial. So, but other than that, it's a great whiskey.
Yeah, I also found that out the hard way, RC, as well. I somewhat damaged the bottom of the print vat yesterday. That was my next question. Was
Never sprayed that vat.
Can we get replacements for it? Because I've got a little dent in it where I nearly popped it through.
It came. It should have come with one, Tam. It's this really thin film, and there's this, and so I did the exact same thing, Marcy. You're absolutely right. That membrane at the bottom, that film at the bottom of that tray is so sensitive. And it's got to be perfectly flat for when that build surface, that build thing comes down. And if there's like a little bump, you're never going to be able to print anything there. I've already had to change the membrane out on my build tub or tray. So
I would think that's a fairly standard thing, though, John, and that's probably why they put their one, because they figure, you're finding these out, by making these mistakes the first time, and then after that, after you sort of your learning curve, then you're all right, and you don't need to buy any replacements because you know where you're at. So, but yeah, I mean, I thought there was some new film come, but when I did look earlier, I couldn't find any. I don't know whether I've misplaced it or popped it somewhere else. I'm fairly sure it came with one, but
you can get them on Amazon, and they are Anycubic. It links right to the Anycubic site. It says this is OEM Anycubic, whatever, and so you can get it. So I've already blown through. Mine came with a spare, so, and I've already used it because I didn't know better. I tried.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing.
Scraping off.
They will kind of assume that the person buying the 3D printer is a noob and has no idea what they're doing. I would think.
As a noob, is that what you said?
Oh yes, don't forget I have instructions for new T-shirts available in the merch store now.
Oh
Did
yeah,
anybody require any?
T-shirts. Yeah, I got it.
So Marcy, that's what I did for a while. I knew where the blemishes were. I knew where the English muffin part of my film was, and I just didn't do anything on that area. And it just got to the point where I'm like, okay, I've got this extra film. I'm just going to go ahead and replace it. So Marcy, mine came with that. So mine came with that too, and I still have that. Hold on, I'll show you what Marcy's talking about now.
Yeah.
Mine came with a spare film. But he's talking about what actually is on the machine itself. It's not the. It's this, where you replace it on the. It is the print surface of the machine itself, not the. And that's what I have left. Yeah. So here's the film.
Mm.
And here's the Is this the outlier? Is this the thing that goes? Yeah, it talks about it here. You see that? So you replace one and then you replace the other. I haven't had to do that. Yeah. Sam, did yours come with that?
No, I don't think it came with the
Look for this.
I don't remember seeing one of those.
Installation protector. Yeah.
The only bottom filament thing was the one they put on. I don't think there was a spare for that, unless I ripped it off accidentally.
Yeah.
They did hopefully send me some rubber gloves and a mask. And some coffee filter paper, apparently.
Yeah. Make some coffee, eh?
Yeah, you don't want red.
It's for tipping. It's for using as a
tray and getting on that print surface.
Lumps and bumps out, so you don't go back into the bottle. But yeah, no, there's no other spares in there. Unless I put them in the other box and took them through, which I may well have done, to be fair. So.
That's why I've been saying
we have to
rubbing
protect
bones together. It's like voodoo, you know. That's why I'm so happy for you, Tam, because you were able to get it and jump right in, and you've got a whole bunch of prints.
Yeah, I literally didn't do anything to it apart from the first setup and bang, started banging them out. I was expecting kind of. Because you said, didn't you used up nearly a bottle of resin trying to get it to work right the first time, so I had kind of expected that to be, doing a print 2-3 times before it came out right. And even Jess said when she was printing Lydia for a Halloween thing, she had to print Lydia out 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
got it right. But I think it's because, like you say, about the upgraded software now is better with the support, so they're coming out.
Yes.
A lot better in the first instance,
Absolutely. Yeah, the model that, or the version of the software that was available when I first bought it, the auto support thing, it was terrible. It was horrible. You had to make them yourself. But the new one it works good.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the difference between me starting and when you started, and I think it's probably just that. So, I mean, like Marcy says, there will be problems. Of course, there will at some point. But to be honest, I don't think unless people are ordering it from the eBay shop, I won't be printing anything else out that big. It's going to be stuff like jerry cans, wheels, pallets, bricks, that sort of stuff that are going to go on dioramas, really. That's what I bought it for. Maybe 120 mil figures like that, or 200 mil figures like that, but nothing really as big as Eddie is. So,
and it's for yourself, Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, they were pretty much more test prints than anything else to see what I could get away with without having to mess about with it. To see what it will do. And, okay, I can use them on the other channel and or on live streams and bits and pieces, so it's all good. But yeah, they were especially the Eddie one being the size it is, the head finishes literally just there at the back, so that's just one big 3D lump of resin.
Yep. And you're going to have to clean up all those connection points, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to cure it first, haven't I, when the light gets here tomorrow, so got to cure it before I do anything, because, I was snipping away at the other one, and it's not much fun cleaning it up when it's soft, because you can feel the even high grit sandpaper. You can feel it moving the resin about rather than sanding it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dan, tomorrow's going to be up at the museum, so I'll have footage for some other videos. Awesome. We're going to be printing out the tank that Dan designed as well, and having a pop at that, see whether that prints out. And then when we've got it working and it's printing all fine, we're going to do a build video of that. And then hopefully, if that works okay, I've got a few other bits and pieces in mind for the future in terms of 3D prints and stuff.
Yeah.
Because Dan's actually really, really good at designing stuff. So if you have a word with him nicely and, give him a backhander, maybe he'll do some designing for you.
Yeah, that's one thing I would never be able to get into. I mean, some of these people, they design all their own, like, chain sprockets and stuff. And I'm going to do the, and I've already bought it. So I bought it. I bought it from Thunderbird 2 to not keep you all waiting for what it is. Where did I get that from? It's a place that the guy really recommended. I'll find it. Sketchfab? Game Body. I got that from Game Body. It's like $20 or something. But it's a full-blown, really highly detailed Thunderbird 2. And that's my favorite Thunderbird, man.
Very nice.
And you could scale it, but it's got all that really surface texture with all the panels and stuff. So it's going to be good.
I will probably be on till midnight or thereabouts, Dan. We usually are. So you jump on whenever you want.
Yeah. Another 2 hours. I usually jump off at midnight your time, Tam. It's 7 here, and I usually need to get dinner going or something. I need to make another batch of my curry. Bournemouth are going to get killed by Newcastle tomorrow, that's for sure. Eddie Howe's Newcastle is coming back to Vitality Stadium tomorrow, so I'm happy for him. I'm happy for Eddie. I'm happy for Newcastle. Somebody I was connected to on YouTube, Facebook. And so he's a supporter of a London club, let's just say. And he just did not stop giving me crap. And I'm just so anti-hooligan. I'm just like, hey, man, great. Dude, that's awesome. You want him, whatever. And I entertained him for a couple of, posts. And then, it kept coming. And I'm like, mute.
A London club. Would that be a London club that plays in blue in West London?
No.
I thought so.
No.
Here in England, we call them Brexiteers.
He's a supporter of the R's.
Oh, so not Chelsea then.
Mm-mm. No, that's why I
Arsenal
said
don't
no. No.
Arsenal don't
Because
have
my
any
daughter
relatives.
supports Chelsea, so I would have nipped that in the bud.
Oh yes, please, Dan. I would love some photos and stuff of their reference photos and stuff, close-ups of undercarriage of wheels and stuff. I mean, I use that as kind of I've got some of that from Muckleborough and East Kirkby, and I use those as kind of extras for people who are channel members. You know, they get access to those. They're 4K photos. They can download them, and they're specifically taken as reference photos rather than just, you know, long shots of Lancasters, etc. They're close-ups of the undercarriage. They're close-ups of the props of the engines from this angle, that angle, so you can see, you know, what the exhaust staining is like. You can see where the brake lines are on the undercarriage wheels and all of this stuff, so you can use it in reference for modeling. I saw a really weird kit on eBay that I was tempted to get. It was I think it was a 1/24 scale F-16 cockpit, just the cockpit, nothing else, just the cockpit. And I thought that would be great, but what's the point of it?
How do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you can't really display it, can you? Because it's just a cockpit.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, if it had like a flat side, and it then had the cockpit and it was, you know, mounted okay, then you probably could, but it's not. It's like shaped like it's basically just the cockpit scaled up to 24 scale from the
okay. So basically it looks
from the
like it's
Rebel
going to
one,
go
so-
into a kit. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
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 Okay, fair enough. Yeah, got it.
It's you know, it's not great. I couldn't see the point of it, and it's 36 quid. Maybe if it was like 15 quid, I'd give it a pop, but up to 36 quid. Got a Jag, 2 Tornadoes, 1 Harrier, a Shackleton, 2 Jet Provos, and some other things. Awesome. I'd love some references of the Harrier, especially if it's a GR3, or a GR9, because I've got one of each to build. Make a stand for it. Yeah, I mean, I can now. Otherwise, it would have been just 4 sections of styrene and plonk it on top. That's what it would have been before. But I'm gonna have to find something like Blender and get to grips with, you know, designing stuff like that for, you know, for like fire armor stands and display bases and stuff. What's the point of any of it? Well, I suppose, yeah, when you think of it at a philosophical level, there it is. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Dan. Fusion, there's a hobby version which is free. Is it easy and user-friendly, though? Because I had a look at Blender, and I spent about 6 hours on it, and I couldn't even make a square. I was just clicking stuff, and stuff happened, and I've no idea how or why. So I gave up on Blender because it was just not as intuitive as I need it to be. I need something that I can open, click on a square, pull a square out, and then click on a circle and put a circle on top of it and shift it about a bit. I need something that's literally that easy. Awesome, thanks. Fusion. I'm going to write that down because otherwise I'll forget. Where's the corner? Scale Modeler's Notebook by Model Minutes. Fusion. There we go. Sorry if I banged, baby boy. I didn't mean to make you jump. I've got a Jaguar on my hit list as well for later. It's Mr. Wayne. Hello,
Wayne.
good sir.
Okay.
And your pot of Revel Aqua.
Yeah.
Right on.
It works.
It's great. It's,
The only
Revel
pots
Aqua is
that
great for
go to work with is
wash paint.
Humbrol.
I mean, anything's better than Humbrol. Even the version 2, I still won't use it.
Oh, terrible.
I would use enamel paints before I use Humbrol acrylic, and I won't use enamel paints because I fucking hate them. Oh, me too, crazy. We can form a club. We can have jackets and everything. Bismarck juice. We literally need to make do a 3D print of Beetlejuice, but instead of Beetlejuice's head, have the Bismarck on, or Wayne's head. Bismarck juice. You working on those Space Marines, Wayne?
Yeah, I got till the last Saturday of the month to get these done.
Ooh. How are you doing? Are you doing like Ultramarines, Space Wolves? What are you doing?
So they said it doesn't matter what kind of colors you use. So I'm thinking I want to do like a custom scheme.
Do it.
Because I suppose by doing custom scheme, it might have more of the chance of winning than being like, oh, you know, everyone else has gone for the typical stuff.
Yeah. What colours are you doing?
Well, at the moment, I've only just done this as like a primer, and then I'm gonna look at doing like, because there's like eagle insignia on the base. There is. It won't pick up on the camera, but I'm thinking I've got like this chrome pen, so I'm wondering to use that to make that stand out.
Do it. Or dry brush it. Or both. Dry brush it, then chrome pen it. But David says Pink Warriors, Wayne.
No. Plus, I don't even own pink anyway.
And you rid Marcus about it, and yet you won't do pink. Just wrong, isn't it, mate? John was here a minute ago, but now he's gone.
No.
Evening, Marcus. The other Marcus. Marcus Mark II.
Mm. Mr.
I hate
Stone.
snowbird traffic. Fusion equals Autodesk. Here we are. Andy's back.
Hey, John.
I don't know. Dan, is Fusion Autodesk? If you're still here, I don't know whether you are. It's Nuno.
Hey, you Nuno.
Hello, sir.
I don't know.
Hello guys, how you doing?
Yep, Autodesk is Fusion. Okay, groovy. It's so cold when I let the dog out. 3 fucking degrees, literally. And I'm just like, nope. Fucking nope.
Oh, speaking of pink, it looks like what Nuno's doing.
Yeah. See, Nuno's not scared of pink. Not like you, Marcus.
No.
What? Oh, no.
Hi, John. Got room for the snowbirds in your smoker and grill.
Oh, do you think this is bad? 1 second.
Oh, no.
Is that an SV101? Scorpion.
It's a scorpion, yeah.
Nice.
I mean, the kit is awesome, but why?
Why?
Why pink?
Yeah, why pink?
It's gonna send
Crazy
you-
Locha might have something to do with that. Annette might have something to do with that. Wayne might have something to do with that.
Wow,
I
you
have no
guys
thing in
suck.
this one.
All of you just suck.
Yeah. They just love to see me painted pink.
What?
So
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I
Will
just
there be
go
any
with
kind
that.
of weathering on that, or is it just straight pink?
They want some kind of weathering, but just a little bit, minor pink, not that much. See, Crazy Locha? Because Shad said so. That's it. Embrace the pink. Always, Captain.
Ah, I commend you, brother. You know, you
It has to be done. It has to be done.
it has to be done. Is there an unwritten rule you have to do that?
Yes. If my Shad says you painted pink, I painted pink.
Wow.
Will that work in Marcus's life?
Oh, dear.
Now, the way I do it is that we have a few silly builds. We have the Fallen Gnat that I've painted pink as well. Well, Camel pink. Spitfire
More
style.
pink.
More
Just
pink,
that
yes.
one, it's more pink stuff. Oh, dear me. Look at that.
Nice.
So this is the Fallen Gnat.
Why would you
These
do
marking, these marks were painted, and
that? You painted the marks?
these ones, yes.
Wow, that looks fantastic. Good job.
These ones are painted. The roundels are painted as well, and you have, I don't know if you guys can see, but you have tiny fuzzy dice inside. Like
Okay,
this.
I approve the fussy dice. That is fantastic because that is, I have that in my car as well.
So yeah, that's how it goes.
What the pink? What?
That is
Now, the-
brilliant.
All right,
The way I
David,
do it,
no,
Spot on.
the way I do it is that we
Okay.
select silly. We call it silly builds.
fair enough.
So-
I get it. Yeah. Well, who would paint a Bismarck pink?
Me,
Would anyone do that?
me.
Well, I'm doing a
It's
body
all
build
Right,
too
you would
with
do.
Jeff,
All right, got it. Yeah.
and we're doing panthers, and I know for a fact that she's going to do a pink panther.
Now we're doing.
Well, that's kind of clever. Well, kind of. I get it.
No, we're doing a group build over on my Discord, which is a 1x1200 Bismarck painted in pink and hanging on the Christmas tree before the end of December.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's nice. Why
It's
not
gonna be
red?
because pink is nice here. Pink is so much bright than anything else. And besides that, who paints pink? apart from me being told to.
I have excess paint left over. I'll just paint it. One or the 350. You know, one 350 scale.
No,
No, I have the 1700, so but that one will be done properly. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dear me.
I'm going to do this lass's hair pink, I think. But I mean, I was always going to do it pink just because it's sprayed and kind of cyberpunky, so it kind of it screams pastel goth, to be honest.
Which one is that? The Eddie?
This last.
Oh,
The one with the big braids.
That's fine. Go crazy on that one with pink. I don't care.
Yeah. It's a bit, she's a bit cyberpunky. I think that's the design feature. It's a bit cyberpunk.
Yeah, pink fits cyberpunk.
Fuzzy dice. I need.
I love the fuzzy dice. I think that's hilarious.
And the cockpit is purple, completely purple, and the seats are painted in cow leather.
It's very much like Hot Shots 2, that kind of style.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
On that vibe.
Yeah.
On that
like
vibe.
I'm now wondering about fuzzy dice in the cockpit of the Harrier GR9.
I think you should do it. Yeah.
I think I should at least try. Yes. This is the restoration piece I'm doing. It looks like it was built by.
And if you can do like a 70s like panel van kind of a motif, you know, like roof or a busted woman or something like that on the side of it, you know, that'll be great. With a teardrop window somewhere, that would be awesome.
Minneapolis, they actually wrap their homes there. It gets so damn cold. Marcio knows this living in Michigan, especially if you've been up to the Upper Peninsula, the UP of Michigan. They literally wrap their homes and seal them as they're sealed. And so there's only like one way for the heat to escape. Because otherwise, you know, the heaters would run nonstop.
I've never seen any of your builds, Crazy. I think you should post some in Discord for us to see. Because I don't even know the sort of stuff you build, to be honest. So I'd love to see some photos of it.
I've seen a couple, and he's bloody talented.
I have no doubt that was the case. But
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's bloody talented.
I was going to say I've never seen any work of Crazy's.
I don't do OnlyFans, Crazy. Well, we have chosen the next victim for the silly build, so stay tuned.
for some reason I thought I was a member of your server, but apparently I'm not, Nuno.
No?
Apparently not. I thought I was for the longest time, I'm sure, but I mean, I've got so many model servers on there now, I don't know which is which, to be honest.
Yeah, we have two. We have one that is the scale safe sports, which is the community one.
Right.
And then you have my private one, or my main one for myself, which is, I'll send you the link on the chat if you wanna.
Yes, please.
Because that's why I share my photos with the people that follow me on Ko-fi, Patreon, and whatnot. It goes on the private chat.
Nuno has picked because he's nice to his chat. What? And I'm not nice to you?
Yeah, but no. The thing is, Tam, is that I do what they want. I spoil them. I can tell you that the next victim will be a Gripen in 48 scale.
What?
I love the way you say next victim.
What?
It's not going to be pink. I can assure you that now. The color scheme has been decided, but will be very, very, very outside the box.
The reason I have never built anything for any of my viewers is because nobody has ever asked me to build anything for them.
No, but I offer that. They didn't ask me. I just said, look.
Yeah, I didn't have the wherewithal to ask either, not going to lie. But
No, I just said to them, look, you guys are always there. Tell me what you want to see built. But I was hoping for sensible approaches, So all of a sudden we going on pink and whatnot. So yeah, we decided to make that a thing. So we have the silly build channel.
Exactly. Captain knows the score. Keeps asking me to stop, but
Please do the Gripen justice. That's all I can say.
Oh no! I'm gonna tell you one thing. For the purists, for the guys that have military views, it's not gonna be military at all.
No, that's okay. That's fine. I'm just saying, do it justice, right?
I will try. Yeah. The thoughts that are there, it should come up as a cool airplane, but
okay, cool. I'm good with that.
I want to do a Gripen in the old vegan camouflage. That kind of.
That's nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that pastel, that really dark pastel-y, foresty green and black colour.
Yeah.
Brown. That's really nice. I'd like to see the Gripen of that camo, to be honest.
No, I cannot. No, there's no camouflage on that.
He's got a plan. I can hear it.
We even research pink camo schemes. I actually do too.
Well, there's different shades. Oh God! Don't no.
No, it's not going to be pink. This one, it's going to be slightly different.
It's going to be awesome. That's what it's going to be.
Hopefully, yes.
How you, Dan?
Hello. I like the fuzzy dice. Yeah, definitely.
The fuzzy dice for it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
I can't speak with a voice. Okay. Did you break the microphone I sent you?
No, he's muted.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah.
Oh, so Dan, you have chosen to mute yourself. I can't unmute you.
He's probably got company, I think. Oh. I would say I kicked the bucket, but I didn't kick the bowl.
Do not kick the bucket.
Oh, he just thought he'd join for the demonstration. Showing off again.
I don't know why my posts always appear as Kits&Bits.
That's like
yes, please.
With Moz, wasn't it?
Right, let's just have a look and see Dan showing us how to use Fusion. More Shermans than brain cells. Well,
Surprising how good 13-year-olds are now.
I promise I'm not telling that you said that.
I have no idea. I'll text Celine and ask her, dear.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, it would be a bit easier if we had explanations of what was going on.
Do you have a key?
Barrel.
It's not my turn in the barrel this Friday.
No, we're scraping the barrel.
Is it that bad?
He's
Really?
talking about his own dad jokes there. So I'm guessing, Dan, you're tracing around a drawing of this thing. It's going to project a 3D image or a scaled 3D image of it when you take the drawing away. Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Okay, gotcha. So basically, designing bits by literally copying it off a drawing. I like it. Now that I can deal with. Hey, he's lurking. Dun dun dun. This is more of how you do it. I mean, it's. No, I'm happy to follow suit. Sketch-based system instead of pre-made shapes. Okay, gotcha.
How you, Davey? Spoon glue. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Wow. That was so easy. Even I could do that, I think. Although, in fairness, as soon as I download that tomorrow, I'm literally going to sit there and be designing 3D penises for about 6 hours because, you know, I'm a child still. Can you save those directly as STL files then, once you've finished that, Dan? Yeah, I found that too, Marcy. I literally spent 6 hours on it the other day. I have no idea what I did. So, okay, gotcha.
Well, anyway, guys, I got to run.
Uh-oh.
Well, not run.
Okay, mate.
I have to go.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Thank you, guys, for letting me join.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Pleasure as always.
Yes, anytime.
Yeah. See you guys later. Cheers, man.
Yeah, bye, Marcus.
See you later. Take care. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll use Fusion. I'm not gonna try Blender again until I've got at least some sort of idea of how to go about things, which I don't. So. So, could you, in theory, make a 3D model of my logo from a PNG file that I've got of it. If I send it through to you, could you make it sort of 3D and kind of raise it a bit so that I can use it as like a black in the background? Linda never even touched her. Awesome. Right. I mean, obviously, I paint it myself. That's the point of having it raised. Because I could make it 3D, but obviously because it was a flat surface, it doesn't have any of the detail in. But I wanted, certain parts of it raised so I know where to paint, if that makes sense. I'll send it to you. Hang on.
No wonder Nuno's quiet. He's muted himself. I didn't realise.
Because he's airbrushing it, I would think. See, with my printer and Dan's design and abilities, we'll have the best 3D company on the planet. 3D printing company on the planet, I meant. We'll be millionaires by this time next year, mate. Yeah, me too. Seem to have resin juice everywhere. So Marcy might know this better than I. How would you go about designing a figure then? Is there a generic sort of figure model that you can pull up as a starter for 10 and then just like add clothes and stuff to it? Or what's the ploy?
Have you ever heard about Model Hero Forge? Or Hero Forge, I believe? Hero Forge Custom Miniatures UK. If you go on that website, you can choose the type of figure that you want and then customize it as you want.
Is that the one you was mentioning on your live the other night?
Yes, indeed it is, Wayne. That's how I got... Yeah, that's how I convinced my missus to get the 3D printer. Because I got my 5-year-old excited with the figure, so...
How did you convince her to get that 24 Spitfire? Oh no, you got given that
What?
didn't you, by Airfix?
Yeah, I was given that one. Yeah, 24 Spitfire, the 48 Seeking.
I seem to remember you doing a short of picking up the 24 Spitfire, saying, "I really need this," and then your missus' voice in the background saying, "No, you don't."
Yep. No, but she knew I needed that one since day one. Since I fixed announced that one, I said, I need this model. And she goes, you need that model? Why you need it? I don't know, but I need it. That's why it goes. No, but this one was easy because I got home. I called my 5-year-old. She loves to paint, and she loves to paint figures. So I just showed the website and said, see, Emma, this is how you do it. You customize your thing, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's really cool, Dad. Can you print it? I said, yeah. I can't at the moment. I don't have a printer. I said, oh, no, you have one on the living room, the normal one. I said, no, Emma, it has to be a 3D printer, because it's a figure. Can we please have a 3D printer? So, yeah, I was given the go-ahead because of the 5-year-old.
The first literal basic thing to come up. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can you scale it as well? Or are they all in?
I'm not sure about that. I didn't want that far.
They're all kind of a bit cartoony. They're not really. I don't know.
You have more through the.
I'll have a look at it a bit later when we're not on stream.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool.
Interior looks better for this now, just giving a blue insert.
Oh, wait. I received the car as well this week. Yay!
That's a nice colour blue.
Yeah, it's what Revell colour is this one? It's just called Blue Gloss by Revell.
I bet they took a long time to think up that name.
Yeah.
Dan says people are mostly done in Blender. Let's blend people. Bring out the people blender.
It's a blended diet.
What do I think of the new Airfix ME410? We had this discussion earlier. I had a look at it and it looked okay, but I mean, obviously there was the whole discussion about the chap who already got a video of it done out earlier today before Airfix even announced it, because Jadlam sent him a kit. So Jadlam have. Okay, Dan, thank you for showing us that. Because obviously Jadlam released the kit before Airfix announced it again, which is now the second time they've done it, because they did it with the Sea King as well. So there's a lot of very unhappy modelers out there, specifically like Moz and Alex and a few of the other, guys with bigger channels are upset. Blender, Tinder, Grind, and what? They're quite upset because Jadlam have again sent out the kits before Airfix have announced it, and that's kind of starting to piss people off now. So
yep. So I canceled a pre-order that I'd had with Airfix since January. That 180th Great Western. Couldn't wait to build it. 2 weeks ago, I saw it was available at Jadlam, Sussex Model Center. Moss had it, but when I went to my order, it's like, oh no, it's still in pre-order status. Nope.
It's it's
Oh,
getting a bit dark. I mean, we know that they send out pre-orders to stores and stuff, but releasing them and sending them out before the kit has been officially released by the manufacturer is a big dick move.
Yeah.
And I would be surprised if Jadlam now get any kits pre-released.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if Airfix are going to send them any pre-release kits before it's been announced, because, like I said, this is twice or three times now they've done it, and I shouldn't imagine that Dale is amused with that at all. Again, we know Moz is fuming and Alex is fuming because Alex has opened a shop recently, isn't he? So now as a retailer, he's upset about that as well. So, and rightly so.
Yeah, I don't think Dale is very happy with that.
Sorry.
No, I get it. I totally get it. I understand why as well. Totally understand.
If you watch Moz live this morning and you see Dale on there, see his reaction when Moz mentioned that.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I'll have to go and have a look at it.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen those.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it that far because at that time I could only watch what I could because I was on my dinner break. So it must have been after I went back to work.
Yeah. It was, I think, 16 minutes into it, and you see his reaction on.
Wow, yeah, I couldn't.
On that comment.
Be a few emails sent there, then weren't there? A few phone calls made.
No, Jadlam is in Telford as well, so.
Oh. With me, we need words. We're going out the back. Oops.
Jadlam is at Telford as well, yeah. Nah,
what a mistake in a maker.
So Dale's gonna walk up to Jadlam's stall and be like, "What was you up to?"
Outside now.
See, the thing with that is that they are a big store, so they are a big part of the business for FX, I would assume. So I think might be strong words, but not much more than that,
Yeah, well, they're one of the big four shops in the UK, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's them, Wonderland Models, Hannants, and what's the fucking big one in London? His name I always fucking forget. Them as well. So, yeah, no, Marcy's right. It makes others like me not want to do business with them. I mean, I've always used Jadlam because, like, online their service is good. But if they're going to do stuff like this, then it's going to stop me. Fortunes of Glory is the other one. It's going to make me stop wanting to do business. Sorry, Fields of Glory. It's going to make me stop wanting to do business with them too.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We shall watch this space.
I'm sure Dale will let Moz know what's happened, and Moz will let us all know in due course anyway. So
yeah.
Whether that's allowed to be, spoken about on air is another matter, but
yeah. Support Alex. Yeah, definitely.
I agree with James on that one. Boycott Jadlam, support Alex Mann's modelling moments. Yeah. Let's do that. The link is already in the chat for those who want to scroll up a bit further to Alex's shop.
Yeah. And he has a nice GB going now. So
what?
If people want a nice patch of vintage rings, go on with
the F35 challenge going as well, isn't he?
Yes, F35, yeah.
I used to be in his server, but somehow I'm not anymore. I don't know whether that's because I stopped being a member and he kind of buffed me out, or what the ploy was. I shouldn't imagine so, but I might have quit out of that by mistake because I did get rid of a load of servers that I just never interacted with, because there was like 150 fucking logos at the side there of model servers that I never used. So I got rid of a load, and I suppose I conceivably could have done that by accident.
Might
They
be.
screwed up Reserve's airplay. Yes, Marcy, but also you've got to understand that a company like Airfix doesn't want to air its laundry in public. So if Dale says to Moz, okay, this is what we said to him and this is what happened, but obviously we don't speak about it on air because it's not professional to do so, is it? Airfix as a company can't be seen to be slagging off Jadlin models no matter what's happened.
Yeah.
Not only that, end of the day, it's business. They still have to make their money, and they still have to sell. So,
and Dale switched on enough to know that he's not daft.
no, definitely not. No,
Very clever individual. That guy.
Far from that.
We find the renaissance in Airfix kits and the whole, and that's what's brilliant about it. That's what brought me back to Airfix, was the whole way that the brand now interact with people, the way they now do like the flight deck and all the other live streams and stuff they do, the way they now present the emails and the launches and stuff like that. And that's really a clever way of doing things, and that's all down to Dale. And that's the way they're doing things now is the way other model companies need to be following suit and doing it, because if they don't, they're going to get left behind by Airfix, and that's the long and the short of it.
Yeah. Because I heard Hornby are trying to replicate what Airfix do.
Yeah.
Well, they're all the same company, aren't they? Hornby Airfix. They're all owned by Hornby. So,
But I think they're not getting as much success as it.
I think Hornby.
Well, I mean, it's a much different audience, though, isn't it?
It's completely different, and I know that there's gonna be something happening, and some people got invited, others don't. So, to be honest, I don't get invited, but then I can't travel, so chances of me being able to go to something like that anyway is negligent, because unless somebody literally said, look, I'm passing by, do you want to lift, then there's no way I would be able to get there, because the only person I've got who can drive is my father, and he's as reliable as a shit sandwich. So
that's one way to put it.
well, I was going to go to the model show earlier this year in Hull Beach. He was going to come with me. Then all of a sudden, 2 days beforehand, he can't make it because of this, that, and the other. It's just like, so, if my dad says he's going to do something, I don't take it as read as it's going to happen. I take it as read as it's not going to happen, and try and make a plan B, because it's just not worth relying on. Yeah, I mean, hopefully. Oh, there's a boop, and Dan's back.
Hello.
Oh, he speaks.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Right.
Hornby have burnt bridges with the railway community, sadly, due to the COVID effect. I have no idea what that even means. I don't know what the Kohler effect is or whatever's gone on, because I'm not a train person. I've never built a train in my life. I've never had a Hornby Railway type train. I've had one of those little toy ones, a big wooden toy block one when I was like 2, but apart from that, that's the only train I've ever had. So I'm not up to date with Hornby or any of their products, or how it works or anything like that. So you're going to have to fill me in on that one, James.
Well, honestly, that's a good thing, because Jesus Christ, the prices are expensive.
Right, let's see if we can turn you up a bit, because you're a bit low. Oh, not you.
I shouldn't be, because most of my settings are all the way up. USB audio device. Mic volume, there we go.
It's alright, I've just turned you up.
Oh, you could fiddle around. You could fiddle around in my mic volume as well. It seems. Yeah, say it 130. That is funky.
I had to turn you up a bit and Nuno down a bit.
And that's fair enough.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Up and down, up and down, up and down.
That will continue if people don't speak up. Honestly, probably it will, but you know, it can't come from Airfix, can it? Because they've got to be seen to be being professional.
Yeah.
Got to come from
Professional,
us.
my ass.
Oh right, okay. Simon Kohler was in charge and did the complete opposite of what Airfix are doing now. Right, gotcha. So he alienated the community then rather than interacting with them. Gotcha.
Oh, lovely.
That's good then, isn't it?
I had something that I wanted
Okay,
to show
one-
when I was young.
So what's jazz down?
There we go. Turn the music down just for you.
What?
Amanda's done hanging out on her hands and knees for today. Oh, what images.
Oh, lovely.
She's a good little hooker.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
I'm going to send her the link. Hang on. She can come on and make everybody's day a bit brighter.
I think that's tickled down.
No. I just got the is it me or Mill 24.
The helicopter.
Yeah, but this bad
Yeah.
boy.
The Hindy.
All right, congratulations for winning. Jess's t-shirt has been shipped yesterday, so it should be with her tomorrow, I think. So, which was a lot quicker than it gets done in Europe. Because when I ordered the t-shirt, it took them about 3 weeks to get it to me. So I don't know whether it came from America or what, but
America.
For the same reason, when you said about America, I had the World Police Team America theme song go through my head.
Oh wow.
strange that.
Dan's too young to understand what that is.
How old do you
You'd
think
be
I am?
surprised, I think. Is that for your only hooking fans, Amanda? There's James.
Oh shit. There goes a bunch of the counterweights I have in the front of this thing.
Ooh, was that a B-24? Liberator.
Question. I don't actually know. I don't have the box
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh, well, it's a B-24 body, but it's only got a single tail instead of double, which is
Yeah,
a bit
hold on.
weird.
I still have the transfers for it.
Privateer.
Yeah, it's the privateer.
Gotcha.
Yep. I just wish I had paint for it. But no, the only paint shop is in Cardiff.
It's Amanda. Hurrah!
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, Amanda.
How you
How's
doing?
everyone?
Yes.
Well, I'm done crawling on the
Great.
floor. So
You have
that's
a
good
delay,
thing.
though.
Generally
Did you wanna know?
beneficial.
What I did on the floor?
Why you were on the floor? And why you were taking a video of it?
I was blocking this. that means I stretched it out and made it all nice and flat. And
Oh, and she's frozen.
just because. Just because.
You didn't get the RAM from Marcus yet, then?
No, I sorted that out, but that wasn't the issue. I already upgraded some stuff on my computer, but it wasn't, there's apparently some issues still. Maybe I should restart. I don't know. But yeah, I was dealing with the shawl.
Very nice.
Yep.
That's pretty.
I sold it. It's flying to Missouri.
Jesus Christ, that's a long way away.
Good job.
It is. It is.
It's only the other side of the pond.
And I wasn't even trying to sell it. I only went on a panel and I was talking about that I'm going to do a Christmas market thing. And that wasn't one of the things I was going to put up for sale. But there was requests and there was emails and now it's paid for and I just need to get it packed and shipped. Yes.
Yes.
John said he'll pay anything for a new 132nd B17. You could print one. You find somebody who's done one. You can just scale it to 132nd and then spend a year printing it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I have tried doing something similar to planes in terms of general shaping, but I'm gonna be honest. It's a big pain in the ass. It's like Fusion is more made for stuff with sharper corners. So if you start going with hold on. Let's say the A10 Warthog. Yeah, because due to like this bit by here, there's just some shapes that Fusion 360 won't actually be able to do. Because it's like, haha, no, fuck you.
That the official term? Haha, no, fuck you.
Well, eat shit and die.
That works too.
Exactly.
It's a little less subtle.
Who gives a flying about subtle?
Since when has this stream been known for subtle?
Exactly.
Subtle's his middle name.
I fucking wish. It's like how I nicked
that though. Why?
Yeah.
The anybody who's not an expert on the A10 wouldn't have known the difference, really.
Here's the question: do we have any Stuka, the JU87 experts in the chat?
I know like one thing about the Stuka that was actually rather important.
I know what one looks like.
Yeah.
So that excludes you.
The little siren on the Stuka actually hampered the performance of it. So that was fun.
Yeah, the Germans lost. I think it was 13 of them when they tried doing dive bomb runs from like 100 feet, and then wondered why they all plummeted into the ground.
100 feet.
What? Yeah, like the Jericho sirens basically just fucked it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at the original design without the trumpets of Jericho, they were very streamlined nosed, and I saw a picture of one without it, and I didn't realise that it didn't have the trumpet on. And I was like, that looks weird. Why does it look weird? It doesn't look right. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
The design for the Super Stuka without the sorry, baby boy, without the trumpet of Jericho on it, just looks really weird with a pointy nose.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, that was only put on to intimidate people, and it worked, didn't it? Imagine hearing that thing screaming down at you, knowing you're going to get a 250-pound bomb right in the top of your noggin. Fuck that for a game, chat. Anyway, why do you ask, Ron? What do you need to know?
He's not answering now. Or is it because he's muted?
I don't see any.
No, his mic's on.
Nobody's muted.
I don't even know who asked anymore.
It was John who asked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bastard.
Oh, just realised I haven't put the light on.
Oh, good job. Oh, fuck, that collected a lot of dust.
James is usually pretty knowledgeable about aircraft and stuff, so he may be worth asking.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch to the other camera because I want to show you the state of my daft dog. Hang on.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, my tripod.
Oh, you can't see him because of the It's too bright. You big bollocks.
He's reflecting so much light.
Yeah, and the white balance is going mental. Never mind.
The bastard.
Rudel knew what to do with the Stuka. Yeah, he was pretty legendary, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. So the kit I bought, which was $148 freaking dollars, doesn't come with masks, and the only masks that are offered start at the B. So that's why I was asking if anybody knows, is there a difference between the canopy stuff with A versus B?
I know one difference.
Yeah, I was going to say the A is, and I think the A and the B canopies are much more rounded than the later models, but I think you should be able to get away with using a B canopy mask on an A model. Ask Richie Waldron, Marty says. Nige would be another best bet.
That's who I'm asking right now.
Yeah, he's a one-stop shop for aircraft, isn't he? Dan's underwater by the sound of it. Glug, 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 glug.
No, I'm just sorting out my camera.
He's off to see Little Mermaid.
Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays, is it?
Apparently. The shit box. Do, 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 do.
Alright. Okay. You should be able to see him now. Hang on. All covered up.
look at him.
I know. He's such a loony, though, and he's laying on his back with his fucking legs in the air. Like, oh, you talking about me?
Reminds me of Harry, kinda.
You cutie boy. Oh, it's a big old stretch, isn't it? Big old
Oh,
stretch.
bless.
Back to the other one. There we are, Beryl. Good boy.
Right, that tripod was
Hey,
a
man.
mistake.
Hail, Quiddy.
Yeah, I asked Nigel.
What was the answer? Was that a yes or a no, or has he not replied yet?
No, I just sent it to him. It's all right. It's a bit POV there.
For a Luca cost that much, though.
So that kit cost me $148 before shipping.
Yeah, which kit is it, though?
It is the Trumpeter 124th Stuka JU87A.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
And it does
that's
not
about right for a
come
Trumpeter
with
kit, yeah.
masks. No masks.
It's about
Come
right
on.
for a trumpet. Let's go. I've got that 30-second scale Stuka. That's a B/R version. So it's the B model with the cannon underneath, which makes it the R. It's the tank killer version. It's groovy.
The only Stukas I got are the 70-second scale ones by Academy.
Yeah, that is crazy money. I've never spent that much money on a model kit in my life.
The most I spent on a model kit, to be honest, was about 50 quid.
So
30 to 50 quid for a for either the Centurion or the Stug 3.
I got
one-
the I got that Meng kit, the PL01, I think was 55 quid. That's the most expensive kit I've ever bought.
I'm not even going to mention the kit I want because how expensive that one is.
Oh god.
I bought a hobby or alpha models, 190, and that's all from Crazy Locha. And when I build it, I'm going to send it to him.
Ah. Honestly,
That's
wow.
if
Okay,
you
so-
his address.
Dave, how much did your Airfix 124 Stuka cost you?
About 60 quid.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's an old tooling, the Stuka. That's the 70s tooling, I think, or very late 60s tooling. I think it's probably 72 or 3, that tooling. Yeah, 50 euros, about right.
Yeah.
Like the 109 is a mid 70s tooling as well. That's awful kit in 24th. The Spitfire one is mid 70s tooling as well. It's
I
only
did pick
stuff
up
like
a-
the Hurricane, the 109, and from those sorts of that are later toolings and are a bit better. Sorry,
But
Wayne, what did you say?
understand, I bought this because Man's Model Moments, he lost his full-time employment position, and he just started that shop, and I'm gotta help out people, help out your friends when they're kind of in a time of need. So anyway, I went to shop and I picked the most expensive kit I could, and had another kit that brought everything to, I don't know, about 240 pounds, 250 pounds, and
Jesus Christ, okay.
yep, that's why I
Yeah.
bought it.
Like I never got to build my 24 scale because I picked up the Airfix 4K Wolf,
Yeah.
but I only paid like 20 quid for it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I mean, you can. I mean, you can find them like in second-hand shops and charity shops and stuff quite cheaply, but it's unlikely you'll find them in like hobby shops or anything like that. You know, where they actually know the price of it. They will
Yeah.
have stuck it as a 20 quid kit in a charity shop because it's second-hand and they probably have no idea if it's all there. But
Well,
Yeah.
I picked it up for 20 quid because someone in Caerphilly was reducing their stash. Basically, they were getting out of the hobby completely, and they were just doing quick sales. So I was like, I saw that, picked it up for 20, and the only reason I sold it is because I needed the money at the time, and I sold it for 50 quid.
Jesus Christ, that's a massive upmarking.
yeah,
The hell was that?
That was
That
my
was the
dog.
Oh, lovely.
you tell them, Zoe. Bestest girl in the world.
I'll see if I can lure Harry
Oh,
into my
be
room.
quiet.
I'll be right back.
What's the time anyway? Oh,
It's 6 minutes past 23. I love doing 24 scale kits. I just haven't the room to store them. Though it's like all my storage shelves are that way. You can't quite see them because it's just out of the periphery of the camera. But I'm going to need a couple more shelves because
Turns out-
both of them
Carry on. Sorry.
both of them are full. So I think the next upgrade is going to be not upgrade. The next expense is going to be a couple of more shelves to pop the models on.
Oh, lovely.
I wonder what a 24 scale B52 would be like.
Oh god.
Well, let's put it this way: if you were planning on mounting it on your ceiling, I think you'd need a roll steel joint put in.
Oh god, yeah. At the museum, we have an AC-130 attached to the ceiling.
Is that the gunship one?
No, it's just the car. Oh no, it's just. Oh no, not the AC. Just the C-130 mounted to the ceiling.
So
And it's
the-
really.
The Airfix Vintage Classic Stuka does €112 retail. I would not pay €112 for that kit.
Oh, God,
Absolutely would not.
Yeah,
That's not worth half of that.
Oh god, yeah.
It's a terrible
I paid,
kit.
I paid €120 for the trumpeter, but I bought it just for Alex, just because I wanted to help Alex out.
Yeah.
And that makes sense.
I see they're still selling the 109 for 80 odd quid, and I'm not being funny. I've built that kit twice, and I wouldn't pay 25 quid for it. It's horrible. It's got the front nose doesn't fit together. You literally have to hold it together with big metal clamps and super glue it because it won't hold any other way. The inside of the wheel rims have got no details. It's just the top of the wing, the bottom of the wings, and there's no wheel rim surface, so you can just see inside the wings.
Nice.
The horizontal stabilizers are at the wrong angle when you pop the underside struts in, it pushes them to the wrong angle because the struts are angled wrong. The prop is out of scale by about 2 or 3 millimeters big. The front canopy is a nightmare to fit and does not matter how you pop it on. It will either touch the sides but have a step to the glass, or if you lift it up and have the glass level with the canopy, you've then got 2 gaps at the bottom. So, it's a horrible kit. I did it once for myself and repaired the one for my dad, and I wouldn't build that kit again ever. Not if somebody gave it to me and gold plated it. I wouldn't build it.
Oh god. Oh, I just got reminded. At the museum we have these big massive planes that they look like they could be controlled with RC, so like remote controls, and they're fucking massive. I have a photo of them somewhere. But they're held up by fishing wire alone.
Yeah, I can imagine.
They're yeah, English, terrible. You talk about the weight of the B-52, and I think those massive planes at the museum are a perfect representation, like a perfect visualization or whatever of what I'm talking about. If you check the Discord, I'll post it in general. Yeah, there we go. That was ages ago. Jesus Christ.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, and they're all scratch made as well.
Yeah, you can tell the canopy's a little out of scale and out of shape. But
Oh god, yeah.
the prop is a bit out of scale and out of shape as well, but otherwise it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. The main issue is it doesn't have a propeller. It just has the housing case thing. But hey.
Well, I mean, you take these chances when you scratch build. I've seen, older scratch builds that, nobody would even think of putting in a museum or anything nowadays because they just look absolutely wrong. But at the time, that's, the best people could do because of the lack of technology. Whereas now, you can literally scale up and 3D print stuff and do supposed scratch builds.
Yeah,
Exactly. It's amazing about all the technology now these days.
Marcy says you better have enough for everyone, John.
Share with the class, mate.
I need to print some sort of side bearing for this thing that we haven't done any work on for a while because we got stuck with it. So we need to sort some.
What is it?
Marcy might know what these are. Marcy, do you know what these are?
It's I have no idea.
They're from Pennsylvania. They're kettle chips, so they're really crisp.
I love kettle chips.
And
Kettle chips.
they're very tangy and very sweet. Those are good. All right. I mean, if Christ came down in the clouds, I'd be like, did you bring frickin' kettle classic smoking sweet barbecue chips? For the in-flight snack. Anyways, okay.
Yes, when Jesus was ascending, he had this technique.
Oh, sorry, baby boy. I'm sorry. I know.
quite happy with the 2 contrasting blues now. At least the blue I just used now actually had a nice name.
Sorry. I know, Poppet. Get this done as quick as possible. I'm
Night
sorry.
blue.
Night blue.
I still remember something. Tomorrow there is a little movie event going on for a movie made by Sabaton and another group. I honestly forgot what they're called.
Don't know.
Yarn Hub. Yarn Hub, that's it. And it'll be interesting because they're showing it. They are showing it at apparently all of the museums.
Yarn Hub. I recognise that. That's a YouTube channel, isn't it?
Bingo.
I like that. His stuff. Or their
God,
stuff.
Yeah.
They basically tell about 10, 12 minutes stories from the war of battles and amazing events that happened in a kind of animated fashion, and he voices it over and speaks about what happened. Well worth a watch if you're into sort of military history. Highly recommend the channel.
Yeah, they've done some collabs with Sabaton as well. Yeah, they've done some with Sabaton and I think the Tank Museum. I think.
Nice. Now that's when you know you've made it.
Oh God, yeah.
Swedish melodic rock at its best.
It is. It is the best.
I don't put my glasses on. I'm going to amputate bits of me live on camera.
Yeah, we don't want that. So try and avoid it.
Not those bits.
Aluminium. That's what I need.
That's aluminum for our transatlantic cousins.
One's going to say something no to that.
So my best friend is asking me. So he's a Cleveland Browns friend. We had the best time. Oh my God! It was October of 2014, and we drove up here from Frederick to Cleveland, and they beat the Schittsburg Pirates. Steelers. Yeah. So he just texted me. Want to go to the Browns-Ravens game with me on Sunday at Baltimore? I have an extra ticket.
Score.
Dude, we hate the Ravens.
Any particular reason? Is it just the sport and rivalry?
No, because they're the Raisins. Dude, they're the Ravens.
I just realized that there was a lot of good jokes that could have happened here that I kind of missed out on.
Oh,
That's because it was all dried up.
No, but what I'm working on and the jokes that could be had about what I'm working on. That's just missed opportunity here. I just realized that.
Yeah.
Well, we've now missed it. Never mind.
Well, I can make another one, but I'm making a fried egg, and I was stuffing the egg, and you know, there's a lot of jokes about, you know, how do you want to have your eggs served and things. And I was stuffing it, you know.
That sounds really
I mean,
excellent.
scrambled, boiled, or fertilized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of them jokes. We just missed that opportunity.
That's because I'm not even watching what you're doing. I'm concentrating on this build at the moment.
maybe for the best.
That doesn't mean to say nobody else isn't.
Well, no one picked up on the fact that I was stuffing an egg earlier, so.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, I can't really see it because your name's in front of it, so.
Yeah.
Now we can see it's
And
an egg.
But I have 2 more up here
Oh,
that I did the other day, and I made the big B.
Why are you talking about the birds and the bees?
No, I'm prepping for a Christmas market, and I don't know if this is gonna sell any good or whatnot, but apparently this sells in other parts of the world, so I figured I'd make a few because I have the right colors, and I don't know if they're gonna sell or not. But if not, they're gonna be pretty behind me.
That
Only
sounds
one
like
way
a
to find out.
beautiful idea.
Yeah. Well, people seem to be doing a lot of eggs, bees, octopuses, some dinosaurs, cows. But I don't have enough yarn for some of the larger projects, and I don't have the right colors, and yeah, so I'm just making what I can out of what I have.
The squid will definitely sell. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be a thing here because I don't know what kind of people is going to show up. It's going to be, in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere of Sweden. There's.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
cute stuff is always going to sell no matter where you are, surely.
I don't know. I'm going to take a lot of
No,
shells
don't
with
call
me
me
that I already
Shirley.
have, and this is just going to be a little bit of, extra stuff to fill out the space on the table, basically.
Those little things always sell well here in the UK.
Oh god.
Well, I hope so, because my shawls are big and expensive, and this is like the small and not so expensive stuff.
Yeah.
So I was thinking,
Yeah.
like, maybe this is going to sell just because of that.
My daughter knits as well, and she does those kind of little things. And they were doing a fundraising for the RSPCC, and she managed to sell 250 quid of them. So,
Jesus.
wow.
Good effort.
So egg number 3
Yeah.
on the shelf. Well, I can definitely do a couple more, so you can have all the jokes.
The yoke's on you.
Yeah. Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
I'm stuck with a bunch of children.
Keep it coming.
That's what she said.
God.
Hey, that's the first one tonight. We're doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
We've been behaving, so.
So far.
Well, should we change it up a little bit? Should I,
Keep your shirt on.
Please do not. Keep the shirt on, I mean.
Ah, yes, I want to see them.
Right.
Yeah, so I might be going to a American football game on Sunday. My best mate asked me, "These tickets, you want to go?" It's like an hour from here.
Go.
Yeah.
So he's from Cleveland, and he loves Cleveland, and we both hate Pittsburgh.
Sounds like a
And
perfect
I think we
opportunity.
both hate Baltimore, so it'll be good.
I mean, any live sporting event is worth watching unless it's rugby league, in which case, don't bother.
Oh, God.
That's the one that keeps
My,
starting
best
in
mate-
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Where they're taking all the contact and the hard stuff out of it just in case they mess the girly hair up or, ruin the nails.
Oh, son has good taste.
Sushi. Never had sushi. Not gonna lie. Well, I mean, unless you include salmon.
No.
I've had raw salmon.
Sashimi.
Here comes the sun.
I have had sashimi with a very dear Japanese friend in San Diego at Samurai, which is the best.
I'm kind of
in San
boring
Diego.
when it comes to the sushi. I only do the rice with avocado because I like that, and that's
Yes,
not really
yes.
proper sushi.
I don't even know the difference between sushi and sashimi, to be honest.
That's like the taco version of Mexican food. So sashimi is raw fish, and you're eating it with just a little bit of rice. So the enjoyment you're getting is out of the raw fish.
Okay, so what's sushi then? Is that just
It's
a
rolled
solid-
up. It's
Oh, okay.
it's a conglomeration of maybe a little bit of seafood with vegetables, rice, I don't know, seaweed wrap, whatever.
Gotcha.
Yes, there is no avocado in Japan, so I took a gal to Samurai in San Diego multiple times, and God, I spent $250 easy just on sashimi. Oh,
Sushi is actually just the rice part. Okay, interesting. I did not know that.
Right.
Every time I've heard somebody talk about sushi, it's been referring to the raw fish as well. So that's why I didn't really know the difference between the two. And to be honest, we have like Wagama, but that's about the only Japanese chain restaurant we have here, and even that's not, like McDonald's on every street corner. There is a nice Japanese restaurant just up the road from me, but like John said, it's very expensive, and I can't afford to eat there, nor would I A, have anybody to go with, or B, actually be able to set foot outside the door because, agoraphobia. So, nor even would I know what anything was if I looked at the menu, in honesty.
The only menu he knows is the McDonald's menu.
Isn't there another company that is in the UK called Yo Sushi in it?
Yeah, again, that's kind of a fast food kind of version of sushi, though, isn't it? It just goes round on this bloody thing, and you just pick out what you want and pay for it at the end.
I've got those.
Right, we need to 3D print some bigger, choggier tires and find a way of mounting the buggers.
I mean, I've got Fusion 360 open right now. I could probably cook something up.
so Mark is one of the most educated people I know.
Oh.
Every time, just the rice part. The sashimi, they'll put it over a little bit of rice, and they'll serve it. But oh my God, like crab, sashimi crab, and then she maybe had some cucumber. See cucumber? Oh my God, it's the texture.
What's this kind of...
Okay, so I need 1/35th scale tires, probably half the size bigger again. So what's half 37? 1/16th scale tires really is what I want.
So you got like a measurement or some shit. Or, like,
Um,
the general
The
tire, like-
1 second. The 35th scale tire is. Is 3.5 centimeters long. So if we do half of that again,
That'd be like 1.75.
yeah,
Just plop the measurements into my DMs for the tire size that you really want for it, and I'll get on to work with it.
just say 5 centimeters. Just a 5 centimeter tire is fine, mate. Thank you.
Oh, fair enough. I was also
Right,
more.
Marcy. There's so many. You just have to browse. I didn't
I was
find
also-
the one that Tam printed out, but man, there's a lot of good stuff in there, and many of them are under $5. So
The one I got was free.
it wasn't in 3D Colts or the other.
I can't honestly remember. I must have saved it without saving it to my collections for future. So
Okay, let me look.
I'll email it.
Eddie running free.
Eddie running free, yeah.
Fun times.
I thought she said bonsai.
No, fun times. I got the white fluffy stuff.
Oh, God.
It's time to stuff the eggs.
Egg.
With
Well, the
what
yolk.
stuff?
The yolk.
No.
Right, I'll need to touch up. It's still showing.
So I'm now letting the wife know that
Yeah.
for the first time, maybe this year, I'm going out to spend the day with someone outside the house. I am so domesticated. It's
I mean, not really. Not really.
for
Just
the first time this year, I'm going out with someone not in my immediate family. So
I don't know what else to do with this car now, because I'm not really a fan of the base color it comes with.
Eddie the Eagle. I bet there's no 3D print of Eddie the Eagle, and there's probably a good reason for that.
Who the fuck is Eddie the Eagle?
Sorry. Sorry. I know. Okay.
Boom.
Boom titty boom titty boom titty boom titty boom titty boom titty boom boom boom.
Thank you.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Are you really though?
The guy I'm
I
going
am.
with is like, I'm sorry, I'm in a body punk class.
What are you sorry about?
The
Before
cracking and he doesn't like the cracking noise of the glue breaking, and it's upsetting him because he gets scared of noises pretty easily.
Ah.
Bless him.
And that's just most dogs, but yeah.
We managed to survive firework and bonfires night. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Harry was absolutely shitting himself over Bonfire Night.
I just had music up really loud and then on my lap, so that if he did feel scared, he automatically had cuddles without having to sit at my feet and stare up at me. Because he's so scared he actually sits on my lap and physically shakes
Oh,
because he's
so-
that terrified. So
Bless him,
I
though.
wonder what this would look like on it.
Too many bolts. No. The one thing I find a pain in the ass about the drive sprockets is the design of most of them. Because if I look on the Leopard 2, well, not the Leopard 2, because there's some MBTs that have their drive sprocket sort of like collapsed in, kind of like the main road wheels, or like the whatever you call those wheels like, on the bottom of the tank. I don't know which ones they are specifically because I don't know the name. So they're just really fucking annoying.
I thought the ones at the bottom were the road wheels.
Yeah, I just don't know the name. That's the main issue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are road wheels. Those ones at the bottom. The one at the front is the idler. Sorry, the one at the back is the idler, and the one at the front is the sprocket, which is the drive wheel, isn't it?
That's for older tanks. With MBTs, the gearbox is at the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the idler is at the front.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'll take your word for it. Does that mean technically they're rear wheel drive now then?
Pretty much. Because
Makes sense.
Kind of.
yeah, when things like automatic gearboxes were made, the drive sprockets were all moved to the back, because you didn't really need the listening capability for a manual. So that's why it's all back now. Which is nice. Still a pain in the ass to model it though.
Right. That'd be better.
Definitely don't like that yellow.
Yeah, the Dutchman got it right. It's the Idler Sprocket Road Wheel.
Idler Sprocket Road Wheel Return Roller.
Marcus is still streaming to his channel.
Oh,
That's all right. He's getting some views, then, isn't he? So getting some
Yep.
watch time.
Exactly. I should probably do the same as well, to be honest. But hey ho. I joined a bit late. My fault.
Which tank is that you're doing now, Dan?
Oh, the FV 3710 or 3710.
Gotcha.
Yes, another one of my crazy designs. God save us.
I might use that turret on this, whatever this turns out to be, because this is basically just a kit, a scratch built thing, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. So,
Wait, what scale is that?
anyway, yeah. Just had some styrene to use up and a few bits left over, so basically that's what happened.
I see. What scale is it though?
Well, the base of it is from a what was it? A chieftain tank. It's 35th. But I want to make it into a kind of a Mad Max style thing, and I need bigger wheels on it, which is why I asked for the 5-inch wheels, because the 35th scale ones were 3.5, and they're too small. I want big, F-off, choggy, like big wheels.
Yeah. If you can get me the diameter of the turret ring for that scrap build, I may be able to get you a turret like this.
It's the width is glasses can't see a thing.
Also, would you want the coaxial 20mm Bofors?
6 centimeters. So it's a standard Tamiya turret design.
So 6 centimeters diameter.
So I'm gonna disappear because I'm just tired. I'll pop down into the chat because yeah, one of them days.
Oh, okay.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
having me.
joining us. Anyway, it was lovely to see you again.
Oh god, yeah.
I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Have a nice evening.
Okay, take care.
Have a good
yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Why does yellow being brush painted never look good?
Because
Yellow
it has less
never
pigment than
looks
the rest of motor paints. If you want to brush paint yellow, you probably need to undercoat it white because white has more pigment in it.
Or pink will be a good
Yeah.
way to prime it as well.
Pink is really good for yellow.
Yeah.
And we're not even just saying that to stitch you up either.
No, I know that.
Yet.
Shut up.
I mean, let's
But
not count it out.
But by all means, you were complaining that nobody asked you to build something. Let's just chat suggest something for you to build.
Yeah, I agree. Chat suggests something.
Something silly.
Something silly. Preferably something that can be 3D printed.
You know what they're gonna say, don't you?
Okay.
No, boobs.
No.
No boobs.
They're gonna say a pink BF-109.
Don't say. Don't think I haven't even thought of it, because I have.
Oh god.
In fact, I think I said it the other week when James mentioned it. I think I said about a pink 109. That would be nice. I could go for that.
Yeah.
And wait, what's this I have here? Oh look.
Oh, 109.
A 109 that hasn't been airbrushed and I haven't planned what to do with yet.
So there you go.
Does a scratch build count if it's got 3D parts in it? Like, if you entered it into a competition, would that count or not? Or does it have to solely be, built from scratch?
I will say
Depending on the persons and on the contest.
I've never entered a contest.
I'm entering one now with Kent models where you are allowed to keep bashing, add accessories, although nothing of 3D printed stuff.
Okay.
So it could literally make molds using 3D printed stuff and then just metal work.
Yeah. As long as it's how do I say? Yeah, as long as you do it yourself, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Come to make a cast BF-109.
I have high looks to Kit Bash, so it's gonna be fun times.
Oh god, yeah. Kit Bash is brilliant.
Yeah. There's a few ideas, to say the least.
And that's fair enough.
I think my problem is that I've got too many ideas, and that's where it all boils down, because I can't divine one from the other. Do you know what I mean? I've got so many ideas that I want to do, but I think, this would look good here, this would look good here, instead of just like saying, right, this is what I'm going to do, this, and this.
Yeah.
Keep adding things onto it, and it get kind of out of context, which is why I've kind of had to start this all over again, because I think I got ahead of myself. Rather than doing the basics first and then adding bits onto it, I've just kind of gone, we'll do this, then we'll stick bits onto it to make it look good, and then we'll, go back to doing the side pieces, and it's not come together very well. So, wasted a lot of style. But we've learned a lot, so I've never done anything. Well, yes.
We want to believe that we did.
I mean, not really. But I'm trying to stay positive.
We want to believe, but doesn't mean we had.
It looks like a piece of shit, let's be honest.
That would be mine.
Coaxial 20mm can, my beloved.
Oh my. So I'm ordering Thai food today.
Thai food.
Thai food.
I got excited. I thought you were going to say Thai food, which is a type of tea. It's like, ooh, tea.
No, Thai food.
I mean, it's shit tea, but bad tea is still tea.
I don't know why, but John doesn't strike me as the type of person that drinks tea.
I don't know. I think you'd be surprised.
I might be wrong. Hold on. Don't get.
I would imagine having a Scottish father who's fairly anglicised.
Turkish tea. It's got to be strong as fuck.
I mean, that's the law anyway, John.
Good for the drug. So when I have tea, I make it's Turkish and it's me up.
Sounds like drugs.
Sorry, I'm just being honest with you.
It must be strong. Ooh.
Oh, it's strong. Turkish tea.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Booble. Night, David. See you again soon, mate.
99.
Be well, Davey.
Indeed, sleep well.
Be well, sir.
Thanks, bro.
Are you designing that from scratch, Dan? Just kind of throwing ideas about and seeing what lands?
That is basically what I did with the FV3702 and FV3710.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I took the dozer from the Centurion Aviary for both the Dimpha and the Dimpha, and the talisman. That's it. I come up with some really fucking weird names. But yeah, there's the Dozer Blade from the Centurion Aviary, and then since this is a fucking howitzer, there's the little thing you find on the back of like the M109 and other howitzers. So yeah,
Big fucking gun.
exactly.
It's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna sign off, guys. I ordered my dinner.
Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now because I'm getting the eyes from Mister. I think he wants to go to bed, so I think we're going to do that.
Yeah, no
Um,
worries.
I should do this.
Thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight. Thank you to everybody who's been in the chat and has liked, subscribed, shared, commented, chatted, and kept us company while we've just sat here and talked shit. So we will see you all next week. Until then, take care, stay safe, and happy modeling. See you all.
Have a good one, guys.
We'll be right back.